What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Bundesliga career mode. It's episode number 18, returning today. It's probably the biggest episode to save, man. I'm super excited for it. Before we get to the games though today, starting off with this, Shinta Appelkamp, who we signed from Dusseldorf in the summer, says, boss, gotta be honest with you, copy and paste message that we got earlier from Ludwig Rice, wants to leave, not getting enough chances here, etc, etc. To be honest, I said this before, I don't mind if it's situation specific, and in the case of Shinta, I'm totally fine with it. We signed him from Dusseldorf in the summer. We said he'd be an important first-team player. I lied. And he's only played 16 games. So that's about half of all the games we've had this season. So I don't mind that. I don't mind that transfer request at all. Like I said, situation specific. In a case like this, it makes total sense. In a case like Rice, it didn't. So Shinta on the transfer list, he'll be going in the summer. And on the back of our draw with Hoffenheim, today, biggest episode to save so far, no doubt about it. I'm super excited for it, man. We're kicking off with the Europa League last 16, home and away against right now the Premier League leaders Chelsea. Sandwiched in between that, we've got a massive game against Mainz in the Bundesliga on the back of the 1-1 draw, meaning we're now 5 behind Dortmund with 10 games to go. So destiny out of our hands, but still not done yet. And today as well, we'll have the DFB Pokal semi-final against Bayern Munich away at the Allianz as well. It's a one-legged affair, not a two-legged affair, one-legged affair, but it's away at Bayern Munich. So loads to get through today. I'm going to start with this one. First leg, again, right now, I think the Premier League leaders Chelsea at home in the first leg of our Europa League last 16. We're underdogs, no doubt about it. Come on the back of a poor 1-1 draw away against Hoffenheim as well, but I still believe we can make it through this tie despite being perceived as the weaker team. Let's get solid first leg results, take back to Stamford Bridge. Come on, Carl. My mistake, Chelsea are actually second in the table right now, but only behind Man City on goal difference right now. Yeah, until what a season this guy's having, man. FC Köln in front, and you know, Martel possibly could have joined Chelsea back in the summer. We prized him out of a move. If he was to have gone, I would have given the arm man to this guy. I'm still tempted to give it to him regardless, man, because he's been amazing all year long. Jan Tilfans front, and like I said, we might be slight underdogs, but I think it's pretty even. Köln strike first. What a strike from Tillman. To make a few changes tonight due to fitness reasons, but Jan was always going to start. Scored a brace in Austria to complete our turnaround in the preliminary round as we came from behind to make it through, and tonight is third in 2 European games as Sanchez is denied by Schwab, and the ex-Bilbao man prevented from giving Chelsea the level. It's still 1-0, but a long way to go here. If we can get to the break, still... Yes, well in, Derek. Still leading by 1 though. That would be a massive boost. There's Mudryk. Finds Brace offside, surely. No, flag stayed down, but he put it wide anyway. Gertrudia for Chelsea, the ex-Feyenoord fullback. Down this right-hand side, looking to take on Suleimana. Pops it back into Angelo. Still, we lead by 1, but Chelsea, despite falling behind, have looked strong going forward. Fernandes, Broja, Sanchez, 1-1. Denied by Schwab earlier, not going to be denied again. He is one of my favourite players in this year's FC, and yet I've not actually bought him in career mode. He's just so physical, so physical, but also amazing technically as well. The complete package. The ex-Bilbao man makes it 1-1. Well, I said we're underdogs, and the key now is just don't capitulate. Lead's gone right before the break, but don't capitulate. Whole half to play, and a whole second leg to play as well. Just seen an injury as well. Shardy's gone down after a tackle by Gertrudia. We haven't really had any injuries apart from a broken elbow to Eric Martel this year, so we've been quite fortunate with injuries, but I think that one there might be longer than the bruise as Fernandes finds Mudryk. Sanchez running through, got to stay with him. There's the Ukrainian with the dribbling. Dispossessed by Martel, and will, oh my goodness, just about get it away, but Broja denied as it's still 1-1. Just got to cling on to the draw here. Yep, sometimes you just got to know when to take a draw, man. That was tough. About as tough as I was expecting against a 5-star team. We might take the lead through Tillman, but don't be fooled, man. Chelsea the better side on the night. In the end, a draw is a pretty decent result. We're still in the tie heading back to West London, and anything can happen in a reverse fixture. Yeah, I'd probably say it's advantage Chelsea. Oh, how about the injury for Sade? 5-day bruise. He's totally fine. It's probably advantage. Oh, Best Day, you just came in, and mate, I really like you. All right, I'll definitely give you some game time. Can't afford to see you leave. I'd say it's advantage Chelsea, but really not by much. Only the bare minimum. Right, following game, taking on Mainz here. Again, 5 behind Dortmund. They got a tricky, welcoming host of Bayern Leverkusen. So if we can win this game and Xabi Alonso's side can take points off, we'll be able to cut the gap. But if we fail to win and Dortmund do get another victory, they haven't slowed down since our draw against them. Yeah, I have to say, maybe, just maybe, they'll be able to pull away. Massive context next. Mainz at home. Got to be a banker against the side right now, bottom of the table. No, second bottom. Come on. You know when you see the team down the bottom of the table and you're like, how are they struggling so much? They've got quite a good side. So I'm looking at Mainz right now. Milik, who's obviously been an efficient Polish striker for many years. Jonathan Burkhardt, who grows brilliantly as well. They've got Onisiwo. They've got Soler in the back line. It's a pretty decent side, to be fair. Miri's in the team too. I don't quite know why they're having such a difficult time right now, but I don't really mind as long as we win. Oh, Selka rattles the crossbar. So I have to say that the longer a winless run continues, the harder it is to bust out of it. So if you had one slip up, it's okay, it's a blip. You have 2 in a row. That's the key right there when you've had your second one. If you bounce back in the next one, it's fine. If you fail to win the next one, great stop by Schwab and Martel prevents the corner. Then you're in trouble. 3 games without a win in a row, then you're in a bit of trouble. Great stop by Schwab. Great counter by Kohn. Max just couldn't get away. Oh, what a ball. What a ball. What a ball. It's going to be 1-0. It is. Backline breached, and this time not bailed out. Onisiwo finesses past Schwab. 17th place taken on second. The visitors have the lead. It's my fault though, I was well out of position with DJ. I don't know what I was doing there. As we're still down by 1. 3 to go before the break. Plenty of time. But I haven't really been on it. And oh, hang on. Oh, surely. Tillman, what on earth are Mainz doing there? Keeper stuck in a trance. I can't believe it's not being fixed. But listen, I'll take advantage of it if that's the case. Jan Tillman continuing a sensational season. But I tell you what, the defensive lines in these games here would want to make a defensive coach tear their hairs out. Because for the first goal, where was my line with DJ? And for this goal here, Tillman literally just had all the space in the middle to be played through to go through 1-on-1. 8th in 23. What a season he's having. Can't win a leveler. Absolutely awful defence for the 2 goals. So I would not be surprised if there's more to come this afternoon. This is just awful. Absolutely awful. It's one of those games where you don't know which team is the one struggling, which team's going for the title as Schwab makes the save, because it could be either. It could be either. We could be 17th or Mainz could be 17th based on the defence in this game, man. Schwab with another great save. Still 1-1. But I could see there being a late winner in this game. And it could go either way. Schwab once again. What a massive save. Now to Ludwig. Tillman to Max. Selka. Just smashes it in. Keeper should have done better. It was really right at him. It seemed to go through his stomach like there was a hole in it. But Selka restores the lead. Or should I say, gives us the lead for the first time. And Kohn going front. It really should have been saved, I'll be honest. Selka just smashes it home though with brute power. And it really should have been saved, let's be honest here. But Kohn in front for the first time. 18 to cling on to a massive win. And from kickoff, Max, keep running. What a delivery. Selka's on. Selka's wrapped it up. Selka's finished it. Great delivery by Max. Kept alive after a half clearance. Selka with a touch, the volley, the finish, and the dagger. Not been at my best. But I say this often, this is the sign of a truly great team, and they can win when they've not played well. Kohn are going to do that, 3-1 up, and that should do it now. And fingers crossed, let's see if Dortmund did indeed slip up. Well, we won't find out straight away. We did see Leipzig and Frankfurt draw, so they're out of the title race. It's surely a straight shootout between us and Dortmund right now. Fingers crossed, Xabi Alonso's side did us a favour against Dortmund. They have won every single game since we drew with them at the Signal Iduna Park. I think. I know they drew once with Augsburg. Even so, man. 1 loss in 25. I just don't know if we can make up the deficit. It's only 5 points, but it feels like 15. Back to winning ways. Now let's make it back-to-back wins. Following clash, Chelsea away in the second leg of the Europa League last 16. Still in this, heading to West London. But I'd probably say the Blues had a slight advantage after the 1-1 draw in Calm. Going to make it through tonight. Need a heck of a performance, especially with Davy Selke running on fumes. Let's see if we can put it out the bag. Come on, Calm. I can't remember the last time I was this reliant on one player. I mean, yeah, possibly you could say there were stretches where Cody Gakpo was that important to us with Liverpool in my last career mode. With Almeria, Deulofeu for sure in the first couple of seasons. But in this Colne side, man, it's the 3rd straight year where I'm saying this once again. If Davy Selke doesn't score, Colne don't win 9 times out of 10. He really is that important. And that Mainz game proved it. You know, scoring those late 2 goals to give us the win and snatch it from what would have been a draw. He's just that good. Angelo gets away and finds Enzo Fernandez, shoots, blocked, and Arian B just hooks it away. Only to Andrix, still tied at 0-0, and oh, no, Andrix scores. Didn't want to overcommit. Didn't want to press the circle button in case I brought the man down. Jockey. Thought he had Mudrik exactly where I wanted him with a back to goal. Instead he turns Martel, offloads, and the finish from 12 yards beats Schwab. Chelsea in front. Still half an hour to go, but just have not been on it in this one. I've got to take Selke off, man. He's absolutely gassed. Absolutely gassed, man. We've got Bochum on the weekend. I'll need him for that as well, if we're to keep pace with Dortmund, but just haven't had the energy tonight. And I'll be honest, I haven't played well either. Always hold my hands up and accept it. Haven't been at it. Angelo, Mudrik for the dagger, blocked and cleared. Still breathing, but it literally is on life support right now. The ethical thing to do would be to put us out of our misery, but for now, we're still in this. As Chelsea look to say, no, you're not. Switch the machine off. Switch the machine off, Poch. No, cleared. No, lost it. Okay, game over. Why did he fake shot? I was trying to chip it. Why did he? Game over. I know why he chipped it, because I accidentally pressed the X button. Don't try and deny it, Doxy boy. Players don't fake shot unless you tell them to. Don't try and deny it. It was an accident, but it's an accident that's cost us the NSA. Just, it's our first year in Europe. Let's not get too down about this. It's a very disappointing end, but we overcame a deficit against Salzburg. We made it through a very tough group. Go on, Sade. And we're going out swinging. You got to give credit. We're going out swinging, but whether you go out swinging or not, it doesn't matter. You're still going out. Chelsea end our unbeaten stretch in all competitions and are through to the quarterfinals. I said when the title was drawn we were underdogs for it, and in the end only beaten by a single goal. I think we can be proud of this, man. Our first foray into European football in the save, drawn against one of the strongest sides remaining and only going out by a goal. I think we can be proud of this. Our progress ends here, but heads held high, man. Heads held high. I know you guys are the same as me, but like, as soon as I've been knocked out of a competition, I always want to see who the team that knocked me out have got in the next round. And I really hope they've got like a Liverpool, like a really tough test for them. They've got Spurs, who, to be fair, beat us back-to-back in the group stage. So I don't think we'd have got through that anyway. That makes me feel a little bit better, you know. When the team that's knocked you out has got a really tough draw in the next one. We wouldn't have made it for Angie's side anyway, so I'm fine going out there. And we can now focus all our attention on the domestic football. Back to matters in the Bundesliga on Sunday. Bochum at home, Dortmund home to Mainz. That should be a banker. But as they're not slipping up, we can't afford to either. Let's bounce back with a win here and keep pace with Borussia Dortmund. Come on, Carl. Just real briefly on Bochum as well. The man I highlighted pre-game, Romain, is a Millwall youth product. And, you know, I've mentioned before, yes! We've always had a really strong academy. We've always had a really strong youth setup. He's only 18, this kid, but he scored a couple of goals for us this year in the Championship. His first pro goal, actually, was away at the Riverside, and it was a beauty as well. he's got a heck of a bright future, man. And right now at Bochum, but certainly a talent to watch out for in the future of the English game. Even so, Cohen in front, what a finish, Selka. Yeah, it's only natural that, fans start making comparisons. Next Samuel Edozie, next Eberechi. Who knows, man? Who knows? But it's certainly going to be Premier League interest in the summer, I'm sure, if Schwab makes the save, and fingers crossed he'll be able to keep a hold of him and he'll be able to develop his game even more so next year. Even so, still 1-0. And again, got to win this game. I don't see Dortmund slipping up to Mainz, but that means, like I said, all we can do is do our job. We talk about it often, man. Just do your job. Throw, calm. There's Ludwig, plays the 1-2 of Baku. That's. Justin, wait, hold your own. Oh, that is so lucky. Is he going to claim that? Because if so, that's the second goal this season. I think he's got no business claiming. Do you remember a couple of episodes ago in the Cup when he claimed that goal? It was clearly an own goal of Pfeiffer. Is he going to claim that? Just waited for him to hold his run, picked him out, did the right thing, but the finish takes a massive deflection before going in. But that's one of those moments where, because it's on target, so my understanding of own goals is that if a shot is on target and it takes a deflection, it doesn't matter. If it's still on target, it counts as the forward's goal. And this one does indeed as well. But let's be honest, without the deflection, he's certainly not scoring. That's the second goal this year he's got, which is incredibly lucky. This dude is stat padding. To be fair to Justin, like I said, I mean, it's not really stat padding. The own goal, sure, okay, that should never have been his. He didn't touch it. But this goal here, it's rightfully his. If a player's shot is on target, whether it takes a deflection or not, it's still rightfully their goal. As you almost claim 1-0 without a deflection. He's been on it from the first whistle today, as of Cohen as well. That is how you bounce back, man. We talk about this all the time. When you've had a loss, it sucks, it hurts, it's tough, but just do your job and bounce back, man. Actions, not words. We've done that. Don't feel we're cutting a gap on Dortmund, but at least returning to anyway, so to keep the pressure on. Big win at home to Bochum. And after Dortmund beat Mainz by 2-0, you see the gap does remain at 5 with 8 to go. So it's not over yet, but it will be if Dortmund don't stop winning. It's just every game. And to be fair, the games they've had recently have been winnable, but even so, even in the tough games, like away against Frankfurt, they've been getting the job done, man. No one is taking points off them. So just before we do the scouting, we see that Praveen Prasad wants a pro deal. Well, it's tough, this, man, because like we've got better players here. But I often say I like to have one of each nationality. Then again, we've got this young Indian lad here. Do you know what? No, I'm going to continue to be very selective here. I'm going to continue to be very, very selective. You forced my hand, and unfortunately, it wasn't the way you wanted it to go. So anyway, 3 more scouting updates, and let's see what we've got here from this latest batch. Well, we'll continue scouting on these 3, and I must say, this lad here, Peter Schmidt, could be very good indeed. Already, it seems as though he's got great passing stats, and through the middle, looking at those stats here, this dude could be a baller, man. We'll keep our eyes on him. From Moldova, there are still 2 really decent players here. Robin Roman probably excites me more than this guy, despite the fact his potential range is higher, but we'll continue scouting for 1 more month. And as for India, 3 more to continue scouting. And again, this dude could be quite good. Babu Pratel. And just looking at that overall and potential range there, based on, again, the summary of the stats here, dribbling so high, that often means you've got a CAM on your cards. Just looking here at the range of positions, well, if we were to convert him to CAM, I could see this guy in a big overall spike. For now, we'll continue scouting. But yeah, 5 players in the academy now on the back of that release as well. Again, there's a better Indian player in the academy anyway, in Roy. And again, I'd say he, Muller and Schuler are still the best. And this dude remains the best looking at the bunch. I can't get enough of him. Right, let's do at least 2 more games today. This might be our penultimate one and possibly our final league game today. Augsburg away, often considered a villain team. Not as much these days, but need to win to keep pace with Dortmund. They're away at Borussia Park against Mönchengladbach. Desperately hoping they'll drop points, but if they don't, we'll have to win. Otherwise, with 7 to go, I'd say just concede the title. Massive game, possibly our final league game today. Augsburg away. Come on, Carl. I think Augsburg are losing that reputation as a villain team now. We tend to beat them most times we faced them, whereas obviously when we first did, take them on, we would lose to them when we faced them every time. They took points off Dortmund. They're one of the few teams that have taken points off the leaders right now as well, so did us a favour too. Yeah, reputations, they do take... Oh, it's best day fires wide, almost his third goal of the season there. They do take a while to get dropped over time, but I think Augsburg now... Yeah, if we could beat them here, I think their reputation as a villain side is all but gone. I know it's pre-game. I've got Simon slightly deeper at CM, sorry. Tillman through the middle, and Shardy on the left and Bestie on the right. And the reason I've done that is because when I'm taking on a team, you might notice this, when I'm taking on a team that I feel confident against, I don't mind putting a CAM down at CM for an extra offensive piece to be pushed up further. So that means that I can now have Tillman through the middle as he gets the opening goal there. Bestie on the right to shoot with the left foot when cutting inside, and Shardy on the left when cutting into the right. It's just I wouldn't necessarily call it a tip, but it's something I like to do. When I feel confident, I feel I've got the better of a team, I don't mind taking off one defensive piece and putting on an extra offensive piece. In this case, it's Bestie on the right, and that allows Tillman in the middle to run through the middle and get his 9th of the year. Every single season, this dude has elevated his game. It's just gotten better and better and better. You love the consistency and the progress. There's Max. Finds Selka. And there he is again. Oh my goodness. Getting better and better and better. The celebration game needs some work though. Do you know who Jan Tillman is really reminding me of? Gareth Bale. Right? Now, before you get your pitchforks out, let me explain why. Young player who, granted, Bale didn't come from the Spurs Academy, but burst on the scene there, was misidentified and mistakenly identified as a wing-back slash full-back in his earlier career, but rapid with great technical ability, but far better when going forward. Spent a brief period of time playing CAM under AVB, and just got better and better and better year after year after year. It's a stretch, but hopefully you can kind of see my thinking there. German Gareth Bale, Jan Tillman, a bit of a stretch, but high praise indeed. But if that is the case, Real Madrid, if you could stay away for a while, I'd appreciate that. But what's not staying away is Dortmund's pursuit of the title. And we're not staying away either, man. We're gonna push, man. We're gonna keep on pushing. We ain't gonna give up. But I don't know. 7 to go, gap is still 5. We ain't going away, Dortmund. We ain't going to let you win this easily, man. We are not going anywhere. We're staying on your coattails for as long as we mathematically can. Yo, let's do one more. We'll end on this, our final game, the Cup semi-final against Bayern Munich. First, we've got in the save, but now taking on the side that have won it more times than anyone else. 20-time winners. Certainly underdogs here, travelling to the Allianz Arena. Bayern can't win the title, can't retain it, but could go for a Champions League and DFB Pokal double, and they'll certainly have their eyes on the prize going forward, their first German Cup of the save. Let's stop them from making the final and get through to our first final of the save. Come on, Carl. Yeah, not feeling confident heading into this game. Bayern Munich might have stumbled out the blocks, but like I said, man, oh lord, they coming. They just don't stop, man. Like, seriously. Honestly, just an unreal team. Musiala's now 92 overall. Oh. And we're certainly big underdogs tonight as well. Be a heck of an achievement if we can make it through, but yeah, no shame in going out here to the 20-time winners, that's for sure. Schwab dives on that ball and throws it along to Tillman, and there is space here for Jan. Okay, alright, that's fine. Not quite a... Hold on. Simons! You know, it might well be the slowest counter-attack I've ever done, but if the ball hits the back of the net, it doesn't matter if it's played at 90 miles an hour or 9 miles an hour. The end result is still the same. Lovely slip ball through. The finish from 13 yards is class. And we have the lead. Whole hour to play though, taking nothing for granted. Oh, no. Right for the break, Bayern. Looking for that leveller. Worked in. Harry Kane, denied by Schwab. Went with a Travailer shot, which is a rarity for a striker like him. But hey, listen, I'm fine with it. Schwab denies him at the near post. Still leading by 1. Whole half to play. But you look at the fan reactions there. Even at half time, they know. They know we've just got away with that, man. 45 minutes, though, separating us from our first final to save. I often say that you build confidence through evidence as DJ blocks that cross. And we have just had back-to-back clean sheets, so why can't we have a third in a row? You know, why can't we have a third in a row? Why not? Why not? Delivery headed away by Ludwig, and Con gets it on the deck. Defensively, in this game, we've been solid. Other than the one chance for Kane right towards the end of the first half, they have just simply not been able to break us down. This has been really, really tight. 29 minutes separating us and the first cup final appearance of the save. Right now, we are just playing at an incredibly, incredibly slow tempo as well. Oh, what a ball, DJ. Dummy runner, dummy runner, dummy runner. Oh, okay. Ansgar! Oh, it's an awful finish and then pounced on. Not even going to try and claim a pass back there. Just clearly a deflection. I don't think we're going to get a second goal. I don't even want to try and get one. I just want to defend this 1-goal lead. Where am I going? Foul, ref. No, if there was ever a time to get your first free kick goal of the series, it would be right now, I think. I think this would be the perfect time. I've called him the German Gareth Bale. He can hit free kicks, we know that. With the left, but Jan going with the right. German Gareth Bale in the cup semi-final at the Allianz. Oh, what a save! What a save! 8 to go. Heading into the final few minutes, Martel finds Ludwig. Out wide, Derek. Oh, I see. Hang on, Simons is all alone. No one's marking Simons. He's completely alone. Best result of the save, and it's not even close. Mad Max comes to the Allianz, bags a brace and knocks out Bayern. FC Köln are heading to the DFB Pokal final. We were underdogs against Chelsea in the Europa League, but just didn't have it in us. Oh, but tonight, an inch perfect display has seen us close it out. FC Köln are through to their first DFB Pokal final since 1991. As Mad Max sends to Bayern Munich, you might be 20-time winners, but this year it may well be our turn. The future is now, old men. FC Köln are heading through. What a win, come on. Oh my goodness gracious me, absolutely buzzing. Definitely result of the save, man, no doubt about it. And after the loss to Chelsea, I was thinking, oh, it's not ready for this yet. Oh, it's Werder Bremen. It's Werder Bremen who went through. Now this is very interesting because Werder had a really good season this year, but also the last time FC Köln got to the DFB Pokal final, 1991, they were runners-up, and guess who won it? Yep, you did indeed guess it. Werder Bremen is who we'll face in the final. I forgot what I was just about to say there, but that'll do it for today's episode, guys. So big thank you for watching. Really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and return in the next one, which will be the penultimate episode of Season 3, as we'll play possibly all 7 of our remaining league games, but certainly at least 6, as we're 5 behind Borussia Dortmund, who just don't stop winning, as we try and keep our domestic double dreams alive. Going through to our first cup final, we'll say that for the season finale, but yep, in the next one, penultimate one, we'll play again 6 or possibly all 7 of our remaining Bundesliga fixtures. Oh, I'm buzzing. Have a great day, much love, and I'll see you for the next episode. Aim to keep our Bundesliga title dreams alive very soon. Come on, that's an amazing win.